Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters cast. We got another fantastic game for you here today. Continuing to go through just, I don't know, Challenger League or something like that. It's awesome. Bunch of awesome games. I thought it would be a lot of players who are just like, yeah, a lot of them is just like door stops or speed bumps on the way to getting to the Premier League or something like that. But these players are really, really good. Like, they're really good, all of them. They're doing amazing stuff all over the place. I think I've maybe seen one or two games where I just looked at a guy and I was just like, yeah, I can see why that guy lost the game. Everybody else is just, wow, great play from everybody. So, I suppose even in Challenger League, everybody's like Master, Grandmaster level. So I shouldn't be too surprised, but still, it's nice to know that, you know, you don't just look at the top 4 people in a tournament. It's just like, yeah, they're good. Everybody else is, you know, up in the air. It's like, everybody's good, man. Everybody's insane. Hey, everybody. I am casting the South Korean GSL, though, so, yeah. Tons of good players in there. So, let's introduce them. Up the top right side of the map, it is Mr. Solar. He is 18 years of age from South Korea, plays for the Samsung Galaxy team. And this is his queen right there. And what a queen it is. It's like mooning me right now. Oh, let's get back on the Reaper. Oh, let's get back on the Reaper. I've got the queen selected still. Reaper time. Oh, I've still got the queen selected. Why can I not select this damn Reaper? My god, don't tell me this guy actually survives. What a ballsy Reaper. That guy is an absolute ballser. And that Reaper does belong to Mr. Journey. He is 22 years of age from South Korea. And not currently part of a team. What team was he part of? Part of SK Telecom T1 up to April this year. And then he was no longer part of that team. It doesn't have a lot of info on this guy on Liquipedia, so I don't know what happened. But he is pretty awesome, so yeah. Let's have a look at what is going on here. We've got the Starport, we've got the Barracks, we've got Banshee play and Hellion play coming out, so yeah, looking very, very awesome. He must have had a little bit less minerals at some point because he's not building these guys identically. But yeah, that's cool. That's not a criticism, I don't think. A lot of guys you see them build it identically, but that may be just because that's what they're, you know. I don't know. I think there's a timing to get 200 minerals at exactly that point. And yeah, so maybe he did something else which made that timing not able to happen. But anyway. But Ling actually going to make it in. Oh, no, it's not. Can he actually see the starport, though? No, he sees a tac lab. He doesn't know what it's attached to. Oh, man. If that's attached to a barracks, then he's like, oh, sweet. Because he can see there's some sort of upgrade going on it. But if that's attached to a starport, then it is bad news for Mr. Solar. Is he going to play it safe and build spores? Is he? He's not building spores at the moment. He doesn't have spores already. So, yes. I think he should be building spores. I really think he should be. There we go. There's some spores coming out. Whole bunch of spore crawlers. But the Banshee already out. And cloaking just about to finish, and that is bad news for these workers right here because that Banshee can go in and just absolutely destroy a whole bunch of them quite fast. But the spores are coming up very fast as well, so yeah. Not all that long to actually have a go here. And the Queen's healing themselves up, doing a pretty good job. The Banshee trying to get in, trying to hit whatever it can. But there's not much for it to hit. It can't hit workers because they're too damn close to the spore crawler. And yeah, Journey, you need to do something about this Banshee. He's about to get killed. He's not really controlling it that well. He's got it on the top here though. So as long as he's got it on hold position, that should be fine. Solar just needs to get an Overlord over here. Start checking it out. It's going to run out of energy very, very soon, and then he will be able to see it. Hellion's continuing to come through here. I think we need Ultra Zoom at this point. And not really finding an easy way in. The Banshee decides to run for it. Oh, takes another shot. Down to 2 health. Oh, if only that Queen had another shot, it could have taken something out. But the Queens are all off chasing it, and there's nothing left back at this base. Oh, this is a huge mistake from Mr. Solar. Not leaving any Queen defenses here, and a whole crap load of workers just died to Hellions, and the Lings are not going to help that much. There's 6 Hellions here. more than enough to do the damage. What's over here? It's a Banshee. It's the Banshee with no health. Yeah. And going in there, not a great idea. So yeah, Journey, great time to get in there and actually attack those. Solar just moved all his queens out to chase down that Banshee, and yeah, left that third base completely wide open to Hellion attack. How many workers did they kill? 6. That's a pretty decent amount of workers for any amount of Hellions to be killing. So, oh, the Ling is actually running away from the Ling. He's running after this Observer, the Overseer. Is it an Overseer? It's an Overseer. It's not an Observer. Yeah. So yeah, I thought there were rocks here. There's no rocks here. But look at this. There's this nice garden path down the left-hand side, so Journey can just roll in there whenever he wants and absolutely cause havoc. But speaking of causing havoc, the Lings finally got fed up with the Hellions. I think the Reaper was trapped in the corner there as well. Finally went down, and look at the Banshee. Cloaks at the very last second. I think he only had 2 health left, so I don't know how he survived that shot. He must have cloaked when the shot was in midair, and then the shot sort of just... I don't know how it didn't hit. It seems like it should have hit, but the Banshee is still alive. So maybe if somebody shoots a missile at you, and you cloak when the missile is in midair, then the missile doesn't hit you. Even though it's like a Queen's Spire or something like that, which I suppose is supposed to be instantaneous. Or almost instantaneous. Apparently they're not instantaneous, because otherwise this Banshee would be dead. So, yeah. Great stuff. And Journey moving in. Once again, come on. Can you give me a follow mode, please? It's like Control-Shift-F. It's like 3 keys, and apparently pressing 3 keys at the same time is too hard for my hands to do. Or too hard for my keyboard to process, one or the other. But Journey going nuts on the bases. He's got a 4th base coming out now. It's fully up. He's fully mining. And now he's going to be sending guys down the side. And there is a bunker there. But the bunker is not manned. It's just about to be manned, but needs to push out there a little bit faster. So there we go. Good stuff. And Journey moving out with a mass marine force with a couple of Widow Mines. And pumping out a couple of Marauders, which is good. Definitely those will be useful with slowing when the Banelings start coming out, of course. The Banelings don't actually have speed, but they still seem to be moving quite fast. Oh, man. Yeah. Journey not really doing all that well. He kind of lost everything there. He kind of got completely owned there by all those Banelings, so... not having the best of days, and this might be the beginning of the end for Mr. Journey. His income is pretty good, 66 under 80, but he's lost so many forces. His army is still good, actually. His army is still pretty good. I don't know where his army is, actually, because he's built a crap ton, but all I see are these reinforcements coming in. He does have a bunch over here, a bunch of Marines doing a pretty good job, and yeah. They do get kind of owned though, but they did quite a bit of damage, killed quite a few workers. Did they kill quite a few workers? We got a total of 8, so only 2 more since the Hellions went in. So yeah, but Journey, apparently he's still getting in there. He's still got a bunch of forces. He's still doing a pretty good job. The Muta's coming in. There's almost no Marines in the army, so they get a couple of free hits before they get scared off. And this dropship, I don't know what happened with that dropship. I don't think they actually managed to do anything, but... yes, Journey is going to have to pick up his game a little bit, because that first major engagement absolutely owned him. He did quite a bit of damage, but the falling back was not beautifully executed, and he still ended up losing pretty much everything. So he was kind of falling back off to the side as well. He was in this spot, I think. So he's falling back off to the side, and you can't fall back off to the side because it's just bad. I mean, it's nice to have a concave like this, but then these horses are trapped. They got nowhere to go. So that kind of sucks. You kind of want to fall back here. It's not a good concave as you can get, but at least your forces have a better chance of survival. It's a very tricky kind of position to be in. Oh, here they go. Sending in a few units here. And the Banelings just rolling out. And I got to say, Journey doing a much better job here of getting his forces out there. He's taken out the creep, but he's using minimal units to do it. He's not sending all of his units into the meat grinder. He's just sending small groups at a time, and when the Lings come through, then he goes in, then he starts hitting, then he starts falling back, then he starts doing everything beautifully like he's doing right here, and slowly taking the Banelings out while trying to save as many of his forces as he can. And so far, This is what I wanted to see from Mr. Journey. Great plays with the Triple M. You can see he's lost a decent amount of forces there, but he killed a decent amount of forces there as well. Solar is only so high because he's instantly macroing up a ton of Ling forces. Now, Journey still did lose a ton there, but so did Solar. Solar lost his entire squad of Banelings, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I do know that Journey is looking closer to victory than he was 3 or 4 minutes ago. So we'll see what's happening. He's trying to put something out here, dropped him off to have a look at that Overlord, and does run away. No real anti-air in this base though. That bunker would go down in about 2 seconds to that Muta force. So yeah, the Muta's really coming out in style. 20 so far, which is a pretty decent amount. And we'll see if he can push that much harder. He's going for a hive as well. Could go for any number of things with a hive. Probably ultras though, since he's already got the upgrades for ultras. Yes he does. And going for Muta weapons level 2, which you've actually seen from a bunch of players, but oh my god. Pulling the main force away with the Mutas, and now the forces coming in. All the workers being destroyed, being annihilated. That is just absolutely nuts. 52 under 83. Journey is in a very bad spot. He's got a drop down here, but 2 spine crawlers should be able to take care of most of these guys. Maybe a couple of Marines would survive, but yeah. They all go down, and this medevac has no chance of making it out there. So yes, Journey suddenly looking like his journey may be at an end in this game, because he's just, income-wise, he's just pumping along on mules. He's actually getting a ton of gas here. No, wait, what am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong person. Solar's getting a ton of gas, and Journey is getting crap all gas, and he's muling his way to the mineral income, but man, oh man, he's not looking too good here. He's going to try and hold off here. He's still doing some good stuff, but it may be too late. This may be just a mitigation game, just a macro game, just a throw a million units against your opponent and see which one of you falls first. And I think that Solar is going to win that simply because he has more macro, he has more income, he has more of everything that he needs to win, and he's managed to push out here. Lost everything except the Mutas and a couple of Lings, but that's all he needs to destroy a crap load of workers here, and now we're down to 43. And yes, Journey is getting a ton of Marines though, an absolute crap ton of Marines, but yeah, there we go. He just gives the GG. He realizes with that base down, it's just not going to happen. He just cannot compete with the Zerg at this point. He's even got a 5th base out there, and probably a 6th base coming out to this gold base very soon. So there we go. Fantastic job by Mr. Solar there. Doing a great job there. Journey was looking good at some point in the game. He started to get back there, but Solar just did some great attacks. Oh man, the attack he did down here. The Mutas came in and pulled the main army away, and then the Lings and the Banelings rolled in here, annihilated that base. That was the beginning of the end for Journey. He just could not recover after that. He tried, he really tried, but the next major engagement, he just didn't have enough units, got completely owned, and that was it, GG. So great play by Mr. Solar there. And thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another game. Stay tuned.